She cheated on me. What do I do? Disclosure, guys. Before I make this video and go into these things, I'm really tailoring this video to I can't tell you what to do in this relationship. And I'm not saying that you should have been cheated on, or, I'm not going to bash you or the other person for cheating on you, but it's really important that we get to a time in our life where we can also look at this and say, what do I need to do to overcome this experience? And this is what I want to do for you. So number one is I want you to examine the relationship and yourself. This is a time for you to possibly move on, or maybe examining why you keep on letting these behaviors happen and showing up for unavailable, probably, relationships. And I want you to also download something. It's called the 9 Signs That You're in a Toxic Relationship. And I want you to download that. That's completely free, and this will help you with that. It's time to really examine this relationship if this is happening to you, and it's either time to move on or really probably examine yourself is really important. Number 2 is, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit more when I say yourself. Hold on. Number 2 is it's time to heal, and it's not just time to come from ego and just react. It's okay to separate and take time to make a decision. Not everybody knows how to make a decision right away. And so I have a lot of empathy for you because it hurts to be cheated on, especially if you really love someone. And you have to kind of go through those emotions. Number 3 is don't blame yourself. Majority of the time when people cheat on people on our partners, it's because they're trying to escape their reality. It typically has nothing to do with them, and it has everything to do with them, the person. That has nothing to do with you, and has everything to do with them because they're trying to escape some type of reality. And so what I want you to understand is that we can go into this vicious cycle of creating blame around us and then saying, oh, this happened because I did, because then we're also coming back from not examining this relationship and why we're in it because we're scared to be alone. So now we're just in an unhealthy relationship because we're scared to be alone, which is unhealthy anyways. But if you want support, I talk a lot about this in my Instagram. I do lives. If you need inspiration, I want you to follow me on Instagram here below and send me a message. Because I'd love chatting with you as well. Next one is number 4 is, what did this bring up for me? Okay, a lot of times people are like defense about this. Well, what do you mean, what did it bring up for me? She did this to me, right? Which I totally understand. Go ahead and do it. But once we cross that line, we got to self-examine and say, what did this bring up for me? Did this happen because I have insecurities? What happened in this situation? And what is it bringing up for me? How do I get over this? And is this happening repetitive? Did it happen in other pasts? What am I doing that I'm not showing up for myself as well? And I want you to really, if you need help with this and emotions and everything, I have a video for you. It's about really how to discover your emotions, how to control your emotions, and really dive deeper into yourself. And it's a secret video that I'm going to put a link below here for you so you can dive in right after you watch this because it's really important and I want to help you with this. Number 5 is get healthy advice and support. Guys, this is so important. Friends and family probably know everything about how bad this relationship was or the negative things, because really when there's negative things, we lean on our friends and family. When it's positive, we don't really need to talk about anything, right? So our friends and family are always going to be biased to everything that we're going through. So I want you to create a healthy dynamic for yourself and get outside advice. Either that can be with a coaching session with one of my coaches or outside advice from someone that you can depend on that will give you that. If you want some tailored advice, I would really encourage you to book a session with one of our coaches, as I know this is a hard time. Listen, it is not easy to overcome this. I'm not saying to stay in the relationship, and I'm not saying to move on. This is a lesson. When these things happen, is a lesson for you to show up with. So if you need the guidance to show up to your lesson, to make that decision and to make the right decision, we're here for you. Go ahead and book a session. If this is your first time visiting, I welcome you to subscribe and watch this next video. And don't forget to download that free ebook that I have, the 9 Signs That You're in a Toxic Relationship. I'll see you in the next video.